Hello, everybody. We're back once again with Anime Yay or Nay. I am TheOutbackAl.
I'm hot for justice.
And I'm cheating you with Houdini, who's
Houdini's
still
here.
meowing in the background.
Good to hear Houdini's doing. How's Houdini doing since you moved?
He's doing good.
That's good.
Him and my other cat aren't getting along, but that's okay.
Okay, well, give it time. Anywho, we watched more episodes today. You weren't here with us last time. We talked about some stuff, but you're here now, and we'll.
Well, I listened to the last episode.
Oh,
so
okay.
So I was there in spirit.
Yeah. We assumed you went with Yay, but we watched episode 4 through 6 this week.
Yeah.
Should we just go over like what happened in it, or do we just want to start with our feelings on it, or like we really did need to come up with a format for this at some point?
We could go over what happened. I actually wrote stuff down this time. So
Okay, all right, you can take the lead on that one.
Notes because I still don't know how to feel.
All right.
Okay.
Well, episode 4, we get so Akira hears his parents are gonna be visiting.
Yeah. Yeah, and they show up and kind of show up, I guess.
And it shows them on the bus, I guess, at the airport, after you get off the plane and
it's like a shuttle type deal.
Yeah. And it shows that the dad had become a demon.
Yeah, I'd like to point. They're starting to say demon now instead of devil. And I think it works better. But in the first episode, they're like, "This is a devil. This is the devil. You're gonna be possessed by a devil or whatever." And I'm just like, why don't you just say demon? I don't know what it is. Just I don't. It's not a big deal, but it's like.
Quick question: are you watching dub or sub?
Dub, because I like
that. That's it.
Okay.
Because they've been saying demon the whole time.
You know what? I might have watched sub at the beginning. I'm not sure. Maybe that's why they were. I was looking and seeing devil as opposed to demon. Wait. Anyway. I'm. Houdini really wants his opinion known.
And so you get the dad. He becomes a demon, and then he kills the other passengers and Akira's mom.
Yeah, everybody did.
Yep.
And Akira and Rio, I guess, were at the airport going to meet the parents, and then they're like,
they need to meet his boyfriend.
Yeah, and they're like, oh. Well, they're not showing up, and Rio's like, don't worry, I have a tracker on your mom's phone.
I mean, I'm not surprised. He had his phone bugged and everything else. I'm just assuming this guy is very much in the, surveillance state kind of mind.
Yeah, you could say that.
In a way.
He doesn't really have boundaries.
No. And so they're like, okay, let's go to them. And they're in this, warehouse thing, and they're just masks basically of the faces that are talking.
Yeah, because the dad turned into a turtle monster, and he's got everybody's faces on his stomach, and they're talking.
Yeah.
So that's joyous.
That's a thing.
Akira's trying to convince his dad that he can fight the demon how he did and be a devil man instead of just a demon.
He did try, I think, but then he cut his own head off.
Yeah. Well, no, that was
the demon cut the brain or whatever of the human part of him off, and is just a gurgly mouth. And then they fight.
Yep.
Rio's a dick.
Yeah.
He's just let's just kill him. Screw humans.
I hate him
whatever.
so much.
I'm still convinced that he's not himself human.
I love Rio.
I know hate's a strong word, but I really, really
I get it.
Like him.
I get it. He's just,
I'm like, you are the one causing all of the problems right now.
Yeah, he's a dick. He's probably going to be the big bad because,
That.
Let me laughing.
Gav.
What? Oh, he knows what's going to happen. We already know.
I know. Well, the fact that he's laughing tells me a lot of things.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, spoilers for episode 5, but, I thought, what's her name? Celine? Mm-hmm. I thought she was going to be the big bad, because she seemed very, set up to be the big bad. Nope, she died.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing with,
It's gotta be Rio.
and this is me talking about the intro. The
Yep.
intro basically, because those two, Rio and Akira, they're like the main people in the intro.
And they got kind of like that yin-yang thing going on. They're very much like attacking each other. Well, I don't know if like attacking, but like they're very much opposing each other.
Yeah, like I told you when we were not recording.
Yeah, we were just like discussing some other stuff, yeah.
But yeah, so like to me that always says, okay, so our protagonist and then whoever is in opposition is going to be the main antagonist, or if not main antagonist, at least one of the big bads. But he's definitely seeming like the big bad at this point.
Maybe it's just because I've watched a lot of shonen in my past, and I'm like, I've seen plenty of situations where it's like you got the two people who are like opposing each other, and they're not really enemies; they're just rivals. I mean, sometimes they can be enemies. Like I'm thinking of like a Naruto or a Sasuke.
Yeah,
or,
I was just about to say.
What's his name? Midoriya and Bakugo. Am I getting that right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really watch the series that much. That's his name.
BNHA, yes,
Right.
we know.
And like I think there's just a ton of those out there that it's very like easy to be like, oh, look at these two people whose characters are so different and they're gonna look like opposed to each other. But they don't always fight. But like here, I'm like, yes, I want them to fight, and I want Rio's ass kicked. As he's just a wholly unlikable individual.
I like Rio.
I don't.
I'm gonna cosplay him at some point.
I was gonna say, is that why?
No, but
Is it because you almost got his hair cut? You just gotta like chop it a little bit at the bottom.
I don't almost have it.
You could.
I almost have
You could if you wanted.
the original Rio. I almost have his haircut.
Is that like from the manga?
Like from the original manga?
Yeah, his hair's a little longer.
Okay.
Oh.
I did find one little bit funny where they're like, he's still trying to kill Mickey, like from the last episode 3, and they're just kind of like smacking each other's foreheads or whatever together, and then the phone starts ringing. It's just like you're sitting there, I'm just like, is someone gonna answer that? He's like, you should answer your phone. Your phone's ringing.
It's your mom.
I'll be like, for some reason, I'm just like kind of reminded of like a sibling or something who's kind of just like, you're in the middle of a fight and they're just like, hey, you want to, like, who's gonna blink first? But Mickey's still alive. I don't know. It's not explained how Akira got Rio to not kill her.
Yeah, because one second they're like fighting, and then the next second it shows Akira
Breakfast.
eating, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Rio's picking me up later," and I'm like, "Okay."
How are you two still friends?
But
he's a very forgiving person.
yeah,
Mickey thinks it was all a dream.
yes.
I think that pretty much covers episode 4. We move on to episode 5, or
there's well, yeah, because this leads into what happens in episode 5.
Yeah.
So episode 4 at the end, it shows the other Miki, who I guess everyone else calls Miko, and
Because she's Miki Kuroda.
yeah, and
You should have
she's
called them Mickey M and Mickey K, because like you guys know what my real first name is, but like I wasn't the only one of those in like my elementary school, so one of us had like so we just like added like the first initial first letter of our last name to whatever the name was.
Yeah.
Right.
So like
Well,
I don't know if it's different in Japan or something.
well, Miko, I guess, she goes to, I guess she meets up with that guy named
Knocked over a little plush into his water bowl.
Oh,
okay. Well, it's not so bad, right?
Well, it's the one that Gav got me.
Oh. That's okay.
You little turd.
She meets up with Koda, who's like that rapping dude.
Yeah, one of them. He seems like the nice one, I guess.
Yeah. And so they're chilling and like talking and stuff, and they go to the Sabbath together.
Well, first off, let's point out he spat some sick rhymes at her.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh my
Made
god, I
her
feel
tear
that."
up.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, that was about me. You
Like, I knew
sang
something-
about me."
Like, I knew the moment that they were, like, on screen together is, like, and I'm just like, okay, they're clearly, like, looking to become, like, happy together in some way. There's, like, a connection here, and I'm like, oh, this is nice for them. And, like, and immediately, as soon as I was like, this is nice for them, like, this is gonna go so horribly wrong, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Because nothing ever turns out completely
No,
right in this
why would it?
show.
I mean, yeah. I'm surprised Mickey survived this long.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
But yeah, so they go to
So-
Sabbath and demons happen.
Oh,
Yes.
right. They both get possessed.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's where we start off episode 5.
Yep.
So,
And,
they're both changed. Like,
yeah, she's devil running.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Devil man running. Just...
Wait.
And-
No, that's starting off episode 6.
Well, whatever. We know that
skipped
she's
episode
possessed.
5.
We all know that anyone who's a devil man is going to start devil man running. I don't think
Right.
we're
but-
skipping too ahead on that.
But they both look different. They both look
Oh, yeah.
sharper.
They
And
got
it's
that
They
in-
got the eyes.
They got that intensity.
Yeah. And it's obvious that they've changed. Yeah. So it starts out with them, and it's like, oh, look, they're different. Especially him. They're, like, making comments about how he became this, like, high school prodigy in running and whatever.
No, that's a different guy.
I think it's him.
No, that's the rapping dude.
Yeah.
No,
Mm-mm.
no, that's a different guy. That
we
was
sh- are
he
we
was.
sure?
I remember he was brought up. We didn't really
It's
talk about him. Last
Mukun,
episode.
Mukun.
Yeah, sorry.
Cocoon. His name, they were calling him Cocoon.
Yeah, Cocoon is the rapping guy. The
Yeah.
other dude, he was already a devil man thing. He was like a project. They mentioned him.
Okay,
Like,
I thought
in the
they were the
first
same
episode.
dude.
They have almost the same haircut.
hairstyle.
And
Alright.
now that Cocoon isn't wearing his sunglasses, like his friends didn't even recognize him. Like, whoa, his eyes are usually like covered with yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
But
know.
yeah, anime characters who have the same hairstyle, no one can tell them apart.
No. Like, I could barely
Thought-
tell them apart. I was getting confused. I'm like, this is not the same person. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, it's not. Like, I think the other guy, I don't know if he's like a dropout or something, but like he's not. Yeah.
No. Well, and then the
Um,
other thing is like, where did he go? Because we know Miko is still there. Where is he?
Well, I don't know that he has any places that he specifically needs to go. I guess he just ditched his friends and like I think he like called the cops on them in a department store. So like said they had a gun or something. There's like there's a police standoff that is initiated by some devil guy. And he's all, yeah. And Mickey actually de-escalates the
says he-
situation.
It says he dies.
Oh, he dies. Okay, so he's not
that's
there.
right.
Okay, so he was the super guy
Oh.
that they ran into at the
Wait,
store.
What?
They just wasn't their friend. They thought it was their. I thought it was their friend. I thought it was Cocoon, and they were just like they didn't recognize him, but it actually was super high school guy who just looks like Cocoon,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
and he was
so
still being a
it's-
dick, but
They're not the same person. I just wanted to make
not the
sure.
same person.
Okay. Yeah, because
Anyway.
I was like, I don't think they're the same.
Yeah. But yeah, Mickey actually shows up and de-escalates the situation with the cops, so it's good for her. And yet again, it's like Miko is like, "Ugh, why can't I be accused, Mickey?" I'm like, I knew that was gonna happen. Like it's always how it
that's
goes.
like her. That is her whole thing. Is
Yeah.
she hates being the second to another Miki.
I don't want to be the number 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, so looks like that'll be coming to a head hopefully soon. Well, I mean, there's only 4 episodes after this, so that has to like happen.
Some
And
point.
Rio has to be a bigger dick, and Akira probably kills him. I don't know.
And so after that whole scene, we get Akira is like hunting demons on his own. Like he takes
Yeah.
the list that like Rio had, and he's hunting them on his own because he's so sad and angry about like his parents, I assume.
Yeah, you know, as you would be, I think.
And Rio's like, be like any other teenager and go do drugs or drink alcohol or like, you know, sleep with some woman and like give some money.
Yeah, I guess he needs a distraction, as Rio
Yeah.
puts it.
Yeah. And so he gets some money. So Akira's like wandering the streets all kind of out of it and
Oh, he's in the red light district.
Yeah. And then that's where he finds Cyrene.
Yeah.
Celine?
And they,
Yeah.
whatever her name is. White-haired demon lady.
Yes.
Yeah, her name's Celine, but they call her Cyrene in the dub.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it because of the whole bird thing?
That makes sense.
Okay.
But, so, and he, like, is doing stuff with her,
Yeah. For a
and
little
then,
bit. And then
Also,
things
I'm
get
not-
weird.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at my cat.
like, that they start fighting.
They kind of start doing
Because-
two things at the same time.
Yeah,
Aw.
because she's like, Amon, don't you remember me? And he's like, fuck you, I'm not Amon, I'm Akira. And yeah, things happen, and they're like,
He rips half her head off. And
yeah,
then she does a number on him, and there's some dude who turns into a bull with lightning
Yeah.
powers.
Who is
Yeah.
in love with her?
yeah, so
So
he gets
apparently
all
devils,
angry.
demons, whatever can love each other, and then they fuse together to form a Voltron,
Yeah,
and they nearly
They-
kill Devilman.
but
but,
then they
you know.
don't, because they somehow die while standing there.
I mean, they said that they were gonna probably die as a result
Yeah.
of fusing. I think Rio was like, yeah, no, they didn't finish you off because they assumed that the last thing was the last hit probably killed you. So that's just incompetence on their part, and then they died. And then we get that the image for the thumbnail on Netflix.
Yep.
So that was cool. I thought they were going to be a bigger part of the series. I guess not.
And then, alright, and then that basically leads us into episode 6.
Yeah, where I'm assuming things are like progressing finally into like the final bit of where the plot's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now-
Well, at least it
Because-
seems like it.
We run into super high school. Is that a thing? Like a super high schooler?
Yeah.
I don't.
It's basically
Is that just like honor student?
It's a child prodigy in like a certain area.
Yeah.
All right.
Like basically, what we call a child prodigy, they call a super high
I
school
have
level,
never
blah, blah,
called
blah.
anyone
Here we
a
go
Dang
into
it,
jargon.
prodigy.
I've never heard anyone like. Maybe I just went to a bad school, but like I've never heard anyone called that.
Danganronpa.
Sorry, I had to say it because when
Yeah.
someone says super high schooler, I'm like, oh.
I didn't really ever play that, so.
Oh no, I watched the show. I didn't play it either.
Oh, the one with the pink bukkake?
Yes. Ish.
It just is weird. I don't know. That's another show for another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, I guess they're gonna expose the super high school dude for the demon that he is, because he Devilman run like crazy. A lot of people Devilman running in that episode. You get like at least 3 of them running around, and whatever Rio is, because I am convinced he's not human.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think he is either.
Yeah, no, he's either like one of those dick angels from Supernatural or something. I don't, or something else.
Well, I feel like, and yeah, this is like your one friend that we met at Techo
Yes.
My friend?
had the shirt with
Oh.
Or your
yeah.
friend?
So
Okay.
I
I'm
saw
like, ooh, we met
the
then.
wings.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, oh, I've been told so much just looking at that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see this, so thanks for telling. I was guessing it already. Then again, I'm usually wrong whenever I guess about these shows.
Well, never know.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so they're going to expose him at a track and field event because the track and field is still a thing. Which I'm like waiting on the coach to do something because he's clearly a frog person or something.
Yeah.
It's like that. And they just keep going back to him watching butterflies, and he'll occasionally like get it. He only did it once, but like I know he got it with his tongue the one time.
Yes.
I'm convinced that he is also an Akuma.
Well, yeah, that or he's very strange. But yeah, so Miko wants to, one up Mickey. She does. She's like oblivious. She's like, "Hi, we're friends." Akira is like, I think he's actually vibing with Super High School Dude. He's like, you know what? You're not like evil, are you? But like
No.
Rio's very much in the thought process of like, nope, we gotta expose and kill him.
Well,
Because he's a dick.
Well, I think the thing is, and I'm not really sure what the purpose of it is, but it's like Rio's seems. I'm not sure if this is his ulterior motive, but I think his ulterior motive is more to, I don't know,
Cause mass panic?
I think either like just wreak havoc, as well as like kind of get more publicity for Akira as he does all of his world saving.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll probably find out soon. But like, he clearly has like some other, because he knew that demon by name. Whenever it possessed it, when he wanted that thing in Akira. So, like he this has all been part of his master plan. In some way, shape, or form. But yeah, track meet's going pretty well for the most part. Up until, Rio does his thing, makes Super High School Dude into another bull man.
Yeah, he's
like,
like,
I'm seeing,
drink
like,
this.
I'm seeing like kind of a pattern where it's like you either end up looking like a human with animal features, a bull, or an eldritch horror. Whenever
Or
you go
something with wings.
devil creature. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like him and Celine are very much in like that. Oh, we mostly look human, but we got like bird features or something, or bat features or whatever. So,
But yeah, he
a lot
gets
of people
Coda
die.
to drink
Yeah.
the thing. He starts the thing that makes Coda freak out.
Yeah,
Coda becomes Bull Demon.
bull demon man, bull devil man.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of like, he's really just an animal trying to like get out of the cage and like get safe, but like smashing people along the way, so it's not exactly great. Then we live stream it to the rest of the world. Everyone freaks out and is like, oh my god, there's demons and blah blah blah, and like there's just gonna be chaos after that.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that the next couple episodes are just gonna be pure chaos.
Right.
But yeah, Akira, again, was kind of like, you don't seem like a bad dude. Like, you seem to be like kind of like you don't want this to happen to you. I'm gonna help you out. He tells Rio that he kills the bull guy.
Yes.
But in reality, he took him somewhere else. We don't know where yet. It'll probably be revealed next episode. But he's like, hey, you're not a demon or a man. You're a devil man like me, so I'm gonna help you.
And then they start making a superhero team.
I mean, why not, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have someone in a similar situation with similar powers to you on your side on this. Because, like, okay, yeah, Bull Guy has killed some people. Because he apparently has a lot of pent-up frustration towards his late gay lover. But, so, I'm not really sure where that's going to go. Probably going to die. Rio's probably going to kill him when he finds out. And that's probably going to be like oh, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. And now me and Akira are enemies and blah, blah, blah. My master plan revealed. It's my prediction anyway. We'll see how wrong I am in the future. Next week. What are you guys' thoughts on 6?
I mean, like I said, I don't really have a lot of thoughts right now, because this is kind of like a show that I'm not really analyzing it. I'm just sitting and soaking it in, and then I'll keep it all in here, and then one day I'll die.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like it's a lot more. It's a little more quickly paced than the last one we watched. So there's not as much time to be analyzing stuff, I guess. But, you know.
Just wait. So much is yet to happen.
Yeah, we know. We know you know. But yeah, what else? I'm interested to see what'll go down between like Mickey and Miku, and the Devilman team grows, or because like Miko has not gone full Devilman at any point, or demon. So depending on if like they're able to get to her, maybe she can be like a third member of the team.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for that.
I doubt it, but it's a possibility. I think still. I mean,
episodes. Give it time.
Yeah, there's not a lot of time. We're over halfway through the series.
Yeah, I know. I think though that the sort of conflict that they have with Miki and Miko might come up within at least like the next 2 episodes. So
I feel like it has to, because at the very least, the last 2 episodes have to be about Ryo and Akira.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it'll probably be resolved in the next episode or so. I don't know. Any other thoughts on this? Things you're looking forward to? Speculations you have? It's a short series, so it's difficult to like, be like, oh, 30, 20, 15 episodes from now, what is going to happen? Well, it's going to be over.
I'm just excited to see your reactions to the rest of it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not foreboding.
I mean,
I know, everyone's probably going to die, aren't they?
I mean, episode 1 kind of caught me off guard, and I'm like, alright, now I'm kind of desensitized for the rest of the series.
Yeah, that was me after Doki Doki. Nothing bugs me anymore. I'm like a little dead inside from that. So
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for that. I can't feel anymore.
After Sayori.
Yeah, it's just, whatever. No, people died? Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm gonna turn into Rio. I'm not gonna be that bad. I hope not. He's a dick.
Please.
He's a dick. I hope he dies by the end of this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Me too.
Any final thoughts? I'm assuming this is still a yay. We're just gonna watch the last 4 episodes for next week, and then yeah. So after the next week we do the last 4 episodes, then we're gonna probably try to find another movie to do, and then we'll do another series after that, and we'll just keep like going, probably in that order, like series movie. I don't know if we're gonna do something longer or shorter next time, but. Oh, speaking of movies, this is what I kept like thinking there was something I wanted to talk about. The director and like the people who made this were actually the same people who made The Night Is Short, Walk On Girl. That's why I like thought the art style was so familiar.
We talked about it.
Did we?
Like at the end of The Night Is Short, Walk On Girl, I mentioned that the next series we'd be watching is made by the same studio.
I'm sorry, I did not remember that.
Nah, you're fine. It's been like 2 weeks.
Okay. Still, I feel like I should listen to people.
Okay. There are a lot of us talking. It's fine.
Yeah, there was a lot of us talking that night.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really go over it that much. So I'm hoping like everything came through clear. Yeah. That's about all I got. You guys got anything?
Same. Nope.
Gav, do you have something to tell the people?
Do I?
Yeah, it's still April.
You do.
Oh, yes, it is still April. Alright, just making sure. So we're doing an Ask Me Anything questions and answer type thing for the beginning of May. And so we have a telonym at TheOutbackAl and Friends, where you can go and send us a question, and we may or may not answer it in our
Probably
thing.
answer them. There's not
Probably
that
will.
many of them.
Yeah,
Link in the
we'll
description
answer it.
below if you have any
They gonna
pertinent
do-we-do.
questions. Make multiple questions. I don't care. We'll
Yeah,
answer
honestly,
whatever.
ask us anything.
Yeah.
That's why it's called that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so we'll do that sometime in early May. We still have to figure out a day to do that, but yeah, we'll get that done. I don't know. I'm gonna leave the telonym open, like the link on most of the videos moving forward. So you know, if we end up getting like a lot more after May, I mean, maybe we'll do another one at some point. But you know, we'll see how the first one goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna watch not 4. We watched 4 this time. 7 through 10 for next week. Then we'll figure out a movie. We'll announce that, and you know, we'll have a week to figure out what movie we're watching and how. And yeah. All right, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, ring bells, do whatever. Check us out on Twitters and Facebooks and Tumblr if that's still a thing. I don't know if Tumblr's still a thing or not. Is Tumblr still a thing?
It is, but it's dying.
It's dying. Everything on the internet is
it's
dying. Yep. And we can die with it.
Oh.
Yep. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.